We are live. We're here at Buddy Brew enjoying our famous Buddy Brew coffee. I think I've got the Bali. What are we drinking here, Dave?
We have Bali Blue Moon.
The Bali Blue Moon. Fabulous. Fresh roasted, just made for us here today. And there's been a lot of excitement because everyone has heard, the rumor has been that Mark Proctor, the guru of gurus, the political prognosticator of prognosticators, is actually going to agree to come on the show. We've been trying very hard to get him. We've had been negotiating with his agent. Pretty tough, but Mark's here. And what we're going to talk about a little bit is just the kind of the politics, what's going on right now. And Mark, that's what you've been doing for Bay News 9, that you've done on a number of TV shows. Can you kind of give us a lay of the land? What's happening now?
Well, I think what you've got out there in the general population is a lot of dissatisfaction. They feel that taxes are too high, government's gotten too big, and as a result, you've got a lot of people that are engaged in the political system this year, probably more than we thought there would be, that there are going to be a number of people voting. Early voting starts on Monday, absentee voting's already started, and we're seeing huge turnouts already.
Do you think we're going to see larger turnouts this election cycle than maybe even in 2008?
Yes, because I think people are more engaged this time over the various issues that are taking place. And looming large on that agenda is the fact that government is taxing us and not providing jobs, or actually discouraging people from creating jobs.
All right. So you've got people that are voting because they're angry. But are they looking for a message of what they want to support, or are they just voting against?
I think there's a lot of voting against. I think, and I hate to say this, but there's a big mood out there. It's an anti-incumbency mood. That people are looking for something different. Now, having said that, there are some people that are elected officials that have tried to do a good do a good job. But frankly, there is that sense of let's throw all the bums out.
Well, I've been very frustrated with the way local government is operated. As you see at the state level, I'm totally frustrated with it. At the state level and at the federal level. So I think there's a sense as well that if you're part of the status quo, if you're part of let's just keep things as they are, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
If you want to bring about change, you've got to have a kind of an in-depth knowledge of how the system works. But if you're ready to bring about change, that's what people want.
Yes.
So what about all this? What about all the negative attacks? I mean, is that working?
No, and I think this is the biggest mistake that some of the candidates are making, and I can say that at the state level and at the local level, that people are getting tired of negative. They want to see a positive message. What can you do, or what have you done for us? What makes you a better candidate? Not why is the other guy a bad guy?
So let's look at the. Do you want to talk about the governor's race?
Sure.
Okay. How has Rick Scott's message been selling? What is Rick Scott's message?
Well, Rick Scott's message has been that he's an outsider. He's been in the private sector. And that he's going to be the person that is not the career politician. He's going to be the one that's going to bring about, some fundamental change in the political system.
What's Bill McCollum's message then?
That I have been there and I've done this, and therefore I've got the experience on my side. And by the way, Rick Scott was not a great CEO at HCA.
Made a lot of money, but this is
right. Now, however, that attack is not working in many circles. That when Bill McCollum is saying that the Medicare scandal at HCA, that it doesn't resonate with people.
Well, I have to make sure we do mention that Tony DeSisto, who's running for city council, has walked in, and we're honored to have Tony here. Tony is running a very strong campaign for the city council, and I had a chance to talk with yesterday to Village. If you want to see some politicians, man, go to the Village. I walked in, there were 2 or 3 candidates for city council. Rose is there, who's running for the mayor's seat, and we had a whole lot of other folks from the chamber and others that were there as well. Also the the state representative, African American from Pinellas County.
Rousseau.
Yeah.
Darrell Rousseau.
Darrell was there. Great man. He was there as well, so it's a good spot to be. Let's talk though about, again, the messaging. If people are angry but they want a positive message, how does that work?
Well, people have to lay out clearly what is your platform, and that's what some of the candidates are not doing. They're not saying, this is what I'm in favor of, they're going, this is why the other guy's a bad guy.
And that doesn't seem to be working.
I don't think that works at all.
No, I mean, I've been getting a lot of mail, and my neighbors have been getting a lot of mail, a lot of it negative, and they're going, what on earth is this negative stuff? What do you stand for? My message would be to any aspiring politician who's out there listening, or anybody who's paying any attention, is that rather than saying what you're against and the person you're against, how about just kind of explaining what you stand for, what you're going to do, what you've done. It might be kind of helpful to the voters who are trying to make a decision on what they want to do.
Absolutely. I think that's what people are looking for. They're looking for ideas and solutions. They're not looking for the old, oh, he's a bad guy, nah, 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 nah.
Exactly.
And that's what you're seeing in so many levels. I think people are tired of it.
Again, we're here in Dave Ward's jam-packed Buddy Brew coffee shop, drinking some of the freshest coffee you can get anywhere. Very good. And talking politics, getting excited because on Monday, what happens on Monday the 9th?
Monday the 9th, the Hillsborough County Supervisor of Election will open up remote early voting sites throughout the county. You can vote 9 to 5 at the county center and 10 to 6 and throughout locations throughout Hillsborough County. You can actually vote, get it over with, and be done with it. Absentee voting continues until the 18th. You can still request an absentee ballot. And the election is less than 3 weeks away on the 24th.
You know what's so cool? Technicians of the political process have to recognize you've got people voting by absentee.
That's right.
How many do you think have already voted by absentee?
Well, the last count I had countywide, 10,000 people. This was a couple days ago. 10,000 people had already voted absentee.
So think about that. 10,000 have already voted absentee. How many do you think might vote early?
Well, I'm going to say there's probably going to be another 10 to 15,000 voting early, and then that is only going to represent a portion of probably a total vote of around 50 to 60,000. So we've got a number of people that already voted, but it ain't over yet.
It just seems that what I've noticed is that on election day, where it used to be the great turnout, now because of the absentee and because of the early voting, you've got modest turnout, which means you've got to get your message out much earlier.
That's exactly correct.
What does it mean about that last minute attack? Is it as effective now?
Well, I don't think it's as effective to the overall voting population. It may be it may be effective for those people that wait until late to vote. But historically, we've had a 72-hour program in which, you know, there was a massive get out the vote drive. The get out vote drive has really already begun.
So it means you've got to get your message out early, and you've got to be organized now.
That's correct.
And we've got to be thinking about this not just in 2010, but also 2012.
Well, let me just take that one step further. We're only talking about the primary now. We still have a general election in November.
Absolutely.
So it's on August 24th, after the primary's over, this whole system starts all over again, and that means people are going to be voting absentee, people are going to be voting early, and people are going to be voting in the general election. I think it'll be a huge, huge turnout.
So you think we're going to have more people turning out? Is it the result of, again, easier to vote, but also just people more engaged in the process?
In 2008, the Supervisor of Elections sent out a request that to all registered voters, if you want to be on the absentee voting list, check here. A lot of people received, I think it was 70,000 people in Hillsborough County received those ballots. Now, a lot of those people have never voted absentee before, but it made it a lot more convenient.
Well, let me say, and I see my wife just walked in with our youngest son. Let me just say this. I've never seen more people excited than any of the guys. I've been to Tea Party meetings, 912 meetings, REC meetings, small club meetings. And you know what I like? Some people question, well, all these people are getting involved in online. You know what I like? You've got people engaged in the process. And whether they're for or against me or the issues out there, the fact that they're out engaged and talking is good. And to me, it means that the American democracy is vibrant.
Let me just say one thing, and I know we're running out of time, but I think this is very important. A lot of people sit back and they go, I hate that particular politician. And when I asked them, who did you vote for, they said, I'm not registered to vote. I don't want to have anything to do with them. Register to vote, get involved, and make your decision. Whichever way it goes, get involved in the system.
Make sure you vote. We're going to be doing this live pod every Friday morning here at Buddy Brew forever. Or at least until I'm out of office. Have some coffee, enjoy your Friday, have a great weekend. God bless America, and vote on Monday.